Edward Schuster with your tip of the week. Today's tip is why our testing for COVID is wasteful, too expensive, potentially dangerous, and what to do about it. Now, if you come in our hospital emergency room and we think you have COVID, we do the test on the Abbott machine and get a result in 2 hours. That's good. If you're going to have surgery the next day, we can also test you on the Abbott machine, get the results in a few hours. That's good. But what happens if you're home and you think you have symptoms? What happens if you think you contacted somebody? What happens if you want to visit grandma? Then you go get the regular tests, which can take 2, 3, 4, 5 days to come back. That's ridiculous. If you have COVID during that time, what are you going to do? You're going to be running around and spreading the virus. Bill Gates says any test that takes more than 2 days to get an answer is a waste of money, and he is right. So also, you need to have a nurse in protective gear, which is expensive, do the test. And sticking a Q-tip up your nose is not the most fun thing in the world, and we're not going to be able to do it in our children who are going to school. So what we need is a saliva test where you spit, and we can look at your spit and tell you whether you have COVID or not. And guess what? Just this week, Yale had a test that was approved by the FDA where you spit into a tube and get tested, and the NBA is now using that instead of the regular PCR nasal swab test. And even better, there's now a saliva test that you can do at home, like a pregnancy test, where you spit on a piece of paper and it will tell you whether you have COVID or not. Now, these tests don't have to be perfect, but if they're 70 or 80% reliable, that's good enough so that people can test themselves at home, get results, and help with this virus. That's my tip of the week. I would appreciate any comments you have, and please share this with your friends if you think it's worthwhile.